Bruh.
Recording in progress.
Yes, oh yes. You know what time it is, baby. 100 proof football from the Rocky Mountains of Utah. My name is Paul Kleckler, joined all the way from the Panhandle of Florida by my co-host Adam Pope. What's up, Adam, man? What a fucking awesome week of football that was, bro.
Yeah, my liver is still paying the price.
I hear you, dude. Yeah, I'm still haven't recovered, man. I'm dreading this little penalty I'm about to have to pay, dude.
Yeah. So, but I mean, there's from last week. I mean, the liver took the bad news, but there is good news, right?
There's lots of good news, man. Because
what did we do against Vegas?
Once again, your co-host beat Vegas, baby. Vegas was a measly 1-3, while your co-host came through at 500 at 2-2. Not to be outdone, your boy came through one more time for your wallet on a big bourbon Scotch beer parlay, baby. $500 even. We won anybody that played along on that bet last week. 500 more in your pocket. That's $1,500 over the last 4 weeks. Over $1,500 the last 4 weeks, 5 weeks, combined. That your hosts have tried to pad your wallet a little bit, man.
Yeah, I mean, if anything else, just listen to us, and it pays for your beers and an hour or two listening a week. I mean,
yeah, you could buy.
That's the easy money.
Take your girl out to dinner. You know what I mean? For making her for her making you have to sleep on the couch for drinking too much with us, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we trying to hook y'all up, man. Trying to hook y'all up. So,
So
yes,
that's the good news.
that that is the good news. Is there bad news, man? You got a little bad news?
Yeah, I mean, I think we both lost our 100 proof.
No, I did not lose my 100
Uh,
proof. Oh wait, no, I
you
did.
lost,
No, I did lose my 100 proof. You are
Yeah.
right. Excuse me.
and then I
Fucking
lost
Green Bay.
Yeah, fuck Green Bay.
Dude.
Jeez. How many people lost on that? If Green Bay would have won, we would have cleaned house.
Cleaned up, dude. We'd have made a shitload of money.
Yeah.
But
So
ifs and nuts and all that kind of stuff.
yeah. But because of Green Bay, I mean, I'm sitting here doing a shot. I already got my Scotch
Woo.
drinking. So
What you shooting? What's your 100 proof today, man?
100 proof. I'm still with the Whistle Pig.
Oh yeah, you haven't gone
In my
through it
Scotch,
yet.
I went back to for Scott. I hope he's listening out there. So I got Johnny Walker Black.
You on that Johnny Walker, man. I got the old trusty Turkey 101, man. Nothing wrong with that. Well, let's get that one out the way then.
Yeah, so the 100 proof. I mean, I would still do it. Bill should have won, man. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't care. I was heartbroken. I'm not a true Bills fan. I'm trying to get there.
Our fantasy compatriot Cody would tell you don't want to be, man.
I'm a Lions fan. So
oh yeah, there you go.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. So hey, let's do this one down the hatch. 100 proof. What a great fucking week of football it was. I think we watched Aaron Rodgers' last game, and so we're shooting to that right here, man.
Cheers.
Cheers. His last game in Green Bay, that is.
Oh yeah.
I think he'll play next year.
All right.
What else you got?
Scotch.
All right.
I did water it down.
All right, there you go.
It's there. I'm just trying to mentally prepare myself.
60% of the time, it works.
Count me down.
Every time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Bottoms
Cheers.
up, baby. Yes, sir.
That was pretty classy.
Get it. Mm.
Those are the sounds I make at the bar.
I did have a little bit more, a little bit more housekeeping to do. I have lost my part of the vault bet, baby.
Oh, yeah?
Green Bay was my pick to go win the Super Bowl. What a moron I was. I hated that pick more and more. That was a late stream pick I made one time, and I hated it as the weeks went on. So our vault bet was, if we're wrong about who wins the Super Bowl, then we have to take a shot, man. We have a bet amongst ourselves, but my bet is invalid. So in the meantime, I have to pay my penalty for losing the bet, whether I end up owing you money or not. So down the hatch, man. Woo!
So, yeah, I'm sure I have to listen to the streams this week. I know it was a whole game, 3 hours probably of streaming that we did.
Yeah.
I think we made a few bets. I'm pretty positive I remember a $25 bet or something.
We made 2 of them and pushed on them. So you're 125 in the hole currently, if you want to know.
Okay. So I'm glad you're more coherent than I was.
I'm just a little bit bigger, man. That's all.
But did you see at halftime? Wasn't that the coolest thing? When we got the raid?
Dude, we got 100 and something subs. We had over 900 views, almost 1,000 views on our watch party. Yeah, during the Bills and Chiefs game. Speaking of which, we are live right now, currently on the 100 Proof Football YouTube channel. Come hang out in the chat. Love to hang out with y'all while we do the podcast. Also on your favorite social medias, Instagram and Twitter, at 100 Proof FB on both of those, man. So, classiest podcast and live stream you can find, dude. So, we put lots of funny memes up over the weekend, dude. Lots of things going on the Twitterverse right now. But are we settled up?
I think we settled up.
So why don't we go ahead and start this tab for week? What is it? 20 now, I think. Conference championship week, man. Let's start the
21.
tab. The 21? Let's start the
Yep.
tab, man. Here we go. So talk to me, man. What's your game of the week? What you starting your tab with this week, dude?
All right. I'm going to give you the easier game of the week.
Okay.
I'm going to go 49ers in LA.
Okay.
I figured I'd be nice because I always get to go first and always kind of steal the ones you're about to take.
Such a gentleman.
I
was
know.
pretty
I'm very
classy.
classy that way.
That was pretty
49ers
classy.
LA game of the week. I'm going to triple down. I mean, in fact, oh man, I did it before this podcast, but I was going to jinx the shit out of 49ers just to play it safe. But
Well, I'll tell you what. I got an idea. Let me call an audible real quick, right before
Okay.
you got going. Because once we do our games of the week and start with the usual way that we start the podcast, it's over. There's only 2 damn games.
yeah.
Let's take a little moment to reflect on the week that was. How about that?
The best week of football I have seen in probably 20 years.
4 amazing games, each one of them walk-offs.
Yeah, with like 4 seconds left. Like almost every field goal was like 4 seconds left in an overtime game.
Yep.
Which had to kick a field goal to send it to overtime.
Well, speaking about overtime, let's start with that Chiefs-Bills game, man. What do you think about these overtime rules, man? Do you like the NFL rules? Do you like how they tweaked them? They tried to make it better, not just sudden death. But do you prefer college? Do you prefer NFL? Do you have your own idea? Talk to me about NFL overtime, brother.
All right. NFL overtime. I wouldn't mess with it. I went back and forth, fourth and back, back and forth. Like it was crazy. Because it really broke my heart. Josh Allen could not get the ball because of a damn coin flip. Like it's whoever won the coin flip won the game, pretty much, you know? And I don't like a game going down to that. However, if it was a defensive game and all that stuff, you got to say, hey, 3 and out, and we get the ball at midfield, you know. So, yeah, you got to play the whole game and not just the 2 teams that are just really offensive-minded during that game. Your defense has to step up. Your defense has to stop them, you know. And I know it's Patrick Mahomes, and I don't want to change the whole rules just because of my biases. I wanted Buffalo to win. And if it was Buffalo first, I probably wouldn't even have thought about it that much.
Yeah, we were both kind of pulling for Buffalo, but I don't know. Here's the thing. That happened to Mahomes a few years ago when Tom Brady got the ball and he didn't get to touch the field. Something about it I don't like. I have 2 ideas. In a perfect world, my idea would be like a hybrid of like the college rule, start the teams at the 40, but I want them on the field at the same time on opposite ends of the field. Not this one team kicks a field goal, so the other team knows that they score a touchdown, they win, and all this kind of stuff. The advantage of, because that's the thing with the college game. The team that goes second has the advantage.
Yeah.
So put them on the opposite ends of the field, start them at the 40, and let them go at the same time. That'll never fucking happen. That's like XFL, WWF stuff, whatever. But I think, and just listening to you talk, I think that maybe make them go for 2 to make them win it without the other team touching the field, man. Like, if you don't get it, then, because then that puts an option in there. So if you score the touchdown in your opening drive, if you kick the extra point, you don't win it, but you're up by 7 and you just got to get a stop. If you go for 2 and get it, call it game over. But the cool wrinkle that would go into that would be if you go for 2 and miss, then the other team can score that touchdown and win. You see what I'm saying? So that puts a little strategy in there about how you do your point after and that kind of thing. But yeah, if you go down there, get the touchdown and 2-point conversion, fine, walk off and do your thing. But I just hated seeing Josh Allen, the way he led his team down there, clutch as hell, with 13 seconds left and took that lead and didn't get to take the field again, man. He was up 3 and then he lost the game by 6 without ever touching the field again, man. 2-score swing. So, yeah, I mean, go ahead.
That's the way I probably would work it if I had to change the rules. Only change it for playoffs.
Right.
and say at playoff time, both teams are going to have an equal chance, or at least get one chance at the ball, automatic.
Yeah.
So if you get a touchdown, the other team gets it, but you can have, you know, offensive defense. That's your advantage of a coin flip. It doesn't really tilt the game like that does. You can't base a game off of a coin. Like that's stupid. But it does give you advantage to say I want defense first, and that way you could pick.
Yeah, it's just a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't just play an extra whole quarter because some team has to receive. You know what I mean? It's tricky, but it's better than it used to be. Fucking field goal used to win the game, and I don't know how there ever was a tie anyway. That's crazy that people used to actually tie when you could have won it with a field goal. But I guess kickers weren't kicking 60-yard bombs back then.
Yeah.
Crazy game, man.
They're calling their shots.
Dude, then the Niners won the game and are going to the NFC Championship without scoring an offensive touchdown. Like, what?
Against supposedly one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Supposedly, man. I think he's lost a step, man. What I think his problem is that he's not used to going through his reads like he used to have to do, man. So he's been feeding Devontae Adams for so long. What's up, Ben Johnson, in the chat? What's up, dude? Good to see you again, man. Hyping in the chat, dude.
I don't even have the chat on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, man.
Come out if you see him.
Ben Johnson says he agrees only change it during the playoffs. He's with you on that, dude. He's with you.
Yeah, I'll drink to you, Ben Johnson.
Yeah, cheers, bro.
Even though my liver's already hating that scotch. Like, please, no.
Yeah, Ben was here a couple days ago during the watch party, man. That was a lot of fun. We survived somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the Niners winning that game without scoring an offensive touchdown. This reminds you how it's three phases of the game, man. It's not just two; it's three. So Rodgers will go somewhere. We talked about it at length during the the watch party. Interesting. You said the Saints would be a good team, and then they just their coach just retired today.
It's a good thing we didn't have a vault bet.
Yeah, yeah, dude. So Sean Payton has retired. So that's some news around the league.
Do you think it's the last time we see Sean Payton?
Oh,
coaching.
You think he just wants a change of scenery?
I think he sets out this year, and the way he said stuff today makes me want to think he sits out a year and chooses a place to go.
Okay. Well, he did say, or not. He didn't say. I did see reports about them looking at him, Fox looking at him for the booth already.
Yeah.
So, hey, Ben Johnson's got our back, man. Talking about don't kill our liver, dude.
Yeah. Oh, but that's because he wants us around. And
Appreciate
these are
the
not
feeling of love.
liver spots. These are freckles, man.
Liver spots are bleeding through, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude, lots of good games. Any more comments on last week you want to make?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Bengals game?
The Bengals, I mean, did you get that sound effect?
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Yeah. Joe Burrow.
We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyhow,
I think all them gold chains Derrick Henry was wearing was slowing him down, man.
Yeah, I think he was about 90%. He wasn't 100%, but I mean, that offensive line has to get a push, and that offensive line didn't get a push. But even though all that, as long as Ryan Tannehill didn't have those 3 turnovers, like the first pass of the game, pick, and it set them up for a field goal.
Yep.
Which it was kind of funny because they blew the whistle after he got sacked that took him out of field goal range.
Yep.
So, I mean,
first and last pass of the game, man. Both picks.
And the first pass of the second half pick. All big momentum, because the first drive on the second half, they were down in the red zone.
Yeah.
With the ball batted up. I mean, you cannot have that. You got to come away with the points. And at any of those junctions, you can win the game. And he cost them the game.
Hey,
Ryan Tannehill, Miami.
Burrow's still stone cold, man. He is stone cold, dude. I'm a fan of this guy. He's grown on me at college.
I am too.
College, I was like, all right, he's impressive. He's doing his thing. Let's see how he is as a pro. He's not taking the Trevor Lawrence route in the NFL.
Yeah.
I'll say that. He's lighting it on fire, dude. He's man, we got some cool young quarterbacks in the league right now, dude.
All kind of different personalities too.
Yeah, and from different leagues, you got Big 12 with Mahomes, you got SEC with Burrow and former Big 10, and then you got the University of Wyoming Cowboys with Josh Allen. Yeah, dude, you got Lamar Jackson from Louisville. You got some young QBs.
You got the Chargers.
And that's Pac-12. Herbert.
Yeah,
from Oregon. Yeah, man. So representing from all over the college landscape.
How funny is it though that Nebraska told Joe Burrow he wasn't good enough?
I love it. And there goes.
Like that could be a generational talent.
Yep.
And that's where he wanted to go, and you told him no. I mean, Ohio State's bad enough, but I mean, I can understand Ohio State. They kind of got a system,
Yeah, and they like running
their quarterbacks might fit their system a little bit better.
Yeah, they like running mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah, but Nebraska just straight up tell them no. Whoever said that should never play football or coach football again.
But on the last game of the week, man, we had was that Brady's sign off, dude? Was that the last time we see Tom Brady on the sideline, dude? Fuck, I
think
hope so, man.
Yep.
Fuck, I hope so.
Him and Gronk are gone.
Think so. I think it's done.
Yeah.
I think it's over with.
Yeah, they're gonna ride their banana boats and Gulf of Mexico.
Thank God.
So, yeah. Fun fact though. For 56 years, the leading passer in yards never won the Super Bowl.
And
that was Tom Brady this year.
Yeah, there you go. I didn't know that. 2 points for I'll drink to that, man. 2 points for the bringing the knowledge and the history, dude. Cheers. So
I almost went with Coors Light, or I was actually thinking about Mick Ultra just to keep it easy on my liver, but I was too lazy to go to the store. So IPAs it is.
There you go. Well, I didn't think they had a chance to come back. First of all, my wife was like going apeshit upstairs watching. She's from Tampa. She's a Bucks fan, dude. So they had a chance, and then coincidentally, the shirt I'm wearing, man, 2 guys from Florida State really tried to help the Bucks win this game, man. From Jalen Ramsey getting beat on the long bomb to Mike Evans, followed by Cam Akers.
3 minutes to go.
Yep.
You can't get beat deep.
Nope.
Let them milk that clock.
They had shifted all the coverage to Scotty Miller, man. I can't believe it. Scotty fucking Miller. And then and then Cam Akers with the fumble, man, when they're trying to run the clock out. Like, Knowles, what you doing, baby?
I mean, honestly, yeah. I was gonna say, the first fumble I can excuse, I mean, even though that cost them points at the half. The second fumble, man, you gotta. I mean, now you're a liability. So I think I don't know. If I was the coach, I probably wouldn't have gave him the ball. Like, you're good for the game, Michelle. You're back in.
Yeah.
You're a heavy hitter, anyways. I don't need the long touchdowns. I need the 3 or 4 yards, anyways.
Well, fortunately, I hope he learned a lesson because they got to escape there with a win. You know what I mean? So
I loved Cam Akers.
No, prototypical. Like if you design a back on Madden, that's what he looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. In fact, I remember we had this conversation when he came out of high school.
High school.
It was
committed to Bama at one point.
Him and Najee.
Yep.
Yeah. And we're about to get them both. And I wanted Cam Akers more than Najee. I love Najee. I'm glad we had him. I think he does fit a lot into our system. I don't think it would have worked out with 2 of those on our team.
Like Kamara.
But I did like Cam Akers a lot coming out of high school. He was my number 1.
Sure. I remember those conversations we had and fucking with the shitty ass coach we had at the time, Willie Taggart. Fuck it. We would probably never won it. Yeah. Much love for Cam Akers. Glad he's healthy. Glad he's back, and he's in the Final Four in the NFL, man. Conference championship game. So
is that all the games last week? We talked about the Bills, Chiefs, epic.
Yeah, that was it.
LA. Yeah, LA and Tampa Bay. We did Cincy and Titans and Noodle Arm Rogers against the 49ers.
That's it.
Everybody's giving Rogers shit. I mean, the weather does have a lot to play, but I mean, some of those balls were, I mean, you would say Jalen Hurts balls, down in the ground, throwing out of bounds, like just 2 seconds, I'm throwing this away.
This guy, man. There's only one Jalen Hurts, and he is ass. There is only one, man. Other people might have a bad game from time to time, but there is only one Jalen Hurts, dude. But yes, that will do it for the recap of an amazing, amazing divisional round. So now we can move forward. You have told me you want to start your tab with the 49ers going to the SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. Talk to me.
Yeah, I'm not going to jinx them, but if I could, because it's already kind of late, I'm not going to worry about it. LA better win this game. I'm tired of the 49ers as far as picking them wrong.
Dude,
like,
it cost us so much fucking money, man.
I know. I just don't get it. I think they should have lost to the Cowboys, but they came out and kicked Cowboys' ass straight up and down the field. You know, like that was a statement game. I get it. But going up to Green Bay, not scoring an offensive touchdown, and you come out with the W. You had 3 points with what, like 5 minutes to go, and you blocked a punt to get it 10-10, and then 3 and out, and you kick a field goal to win the game. I mean, we kind of called it. I mean, Kittle came up big, and they put enough pressure from start to end on Rodgers to make him uncomfortable, and that was the game.
It was the game, man. I can't believe it. Usually, I would love to see that kind of a game, a team win a game like that. It's kind of hilarious. If it didn't just cost me so much money in 2 consecutive weeks.
Yeah,
that was the part that I hated the most. But all that being said, that's a 3.5 point line, kind of small actually.
Yeah.
So what are you thinking? What say you, man?
I mean, again, they gotta lose. I got LA winning. I got LA covering. Cooper Kupp is a beast. When they need him, he'll find a way to get open. And I mean, Jefferson is a deep threat. You got OBJ catching pretty good balls. We already touched on Cam Akers, and as long as Stafford's feeling it, they got a good team. And that defense is starting to step up at the right time with the Von Miller acquisition in mid-season.
That was big.
Yeah. So I think this is what they've been kind of playing for. And hey, you got 2 games to show it.
So what do you think? You got wrong team favorite, dude? What do you say?
No, LA win cover.
The win cover. Okay.
Yeah.
LA win cover.
Win cover.
Yeah.
LA.
I drink to that as well. Cheers, sir. Not only do I drink to that, not only am I opening another can.
Me too.
That's my 100 proof game of the week, sir.
I did it again. I'll cheers to that because that's my 100 proof game of the week too.
I love it, man. Yes, sir. I'm tripling down on the Niners not winning, man. I've been wrong in 2 consecutive weeks. If they win this game, I will pick them to win the Super Bowl. Like, what's happening if they win this game? So yeah, your vault bet Super Bowl team is still very much alive and very formidable. Yeah. So if the Rams do win the Super Bowl, I will owe you 100.
Yep.
But I still don't think they will. But I do think they win this game, and I think they win going away. I think they cover as well. So yeah, I drink to that.
Yeah.
Next game up is the Cincinnati Bengals fighting Joe Burrows.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
On the road at Kansas City.
Your eyes just rolled in the back of your head. No one can stand the sound.
Oh God!
But it's still funny.
It's funny. But yeah, on the road at the 2-time defending AFC champion, the Kansas City Chiefs, about to make it 3 in a row, dude. Has anybody done that since the Bills? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think the Pats did.
But,
Maybe the Pats, but I don't think so.
Yeah. But Kansas City tends to win.
Yeah, they already had a better track record than the Bills, man. So it's a 7-point game. What is it? The Chiefs are 8 out of their 9 last games have won, something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
But the one they didn't win was against the Bengals, bruh.
Yeah. But you know what? At the very beginning of the season, we were screaming at people, you got to put these guys away.
Yeah.
They were like 1 or 2 games shy, and I think the whole season would have been messed up.
Oh, they wouldn't have home field. That's big. They don't win going to Buffalo. No fucking way.
No. Yeah, and that's all the difference right there. So you should have put them away early in the season when they were kind of struggling. Even mid-season, they still looked very pedestrian. You got to capitalize on a team, especially a team that's like beaten these teams for the last 3 or 4 years. When it's your time, you don't get too many with an all-star like a stud quarterback like Mahomes. You got to put your foot on his throat.
Yep, got to quote Jimbo Fisher. I mean, look, I would be pulling for the for the Bengals, man. I'm pulling for Stone Cold, ice in his veins, Joe Burrow, to upset him, get Cincy to their first Super Bowl since, what was it, 88 when they lost to the Niners, something like that.
Do you still know the Icky Shuffle now? Did you look it up?
I never looked. Hey, if they win, I'll do it on camera. If they beat the Chiefs, I'm gonna do it on camera, bro. I will learn the moves,
Shuffle.
Man.
It's very simple. It's not as elaborate as some of these touchdowns.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. But I just don't think. I think it's gonna be too much for him, man. I think the home field advantage. I think the crowd's gonna be ape shit. I don't think they have the defense to slow. They can almost keep pace with the Chiefs. I don't think they have the defense though to slow them enough. Burrow have to play a fucking perfect, flawless game, and you're gonna have to have 2 turnovers from the Chiefs. And it still might not be enough, man. So I don't like the 7. It's kind of a big line to a team that did beat them at Kansas City. They beat them at Arrowhead when they beat them a month ago. It wasn't long ago, but the Chiefs also, got their best shot and saw what they were bringing to the table. So give me the Kansas City Chiefs to win and cover.
Okay.
What say you?
I'm like right there with you. We're going for Cincy, right?
Yeah. You going for him? Yeah.
I mean,
I'm pulling for him.
Yeah. I give all the respect to Chiefs Nation,
Totally.
Kansas City. What that program they got right now is firing on all cylinders. I hope they keep that team together, but I'm just kind of tired of them winning.
Red Kingdom.
So, honestly, I might be saying Cincy, the same thing about Cincy in about 2 or 3 years because they're looking formidable.
Yeah.
That's such AFC is such a dominance. Like when you got the Buffalo in there.
Yep.
Oh man.
Put the Ravens back in there when Lamar Jackson gets healthy. Put Ravens back in there, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, exactly. Yeah. And who knows? I'm gonna keep Cincy as my beer goggles pick of the week.
Oh, all right. Well, you left room for me because they're also my beer goggle pick of the week, man. So if we lose on that one, we got a drink of beer. Are you doing wrong team favor?
I'm gonna do wrong team favor.
You're picking them to win.
Yeah, I'll take them to win. I'll have a few parlays with Kansas City.
But your official pick is Burrow gets it done, man.
We did it. We did it, Joe.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going with money.
I like it.
Money McPherson, man.
Go with your gut, dude, and put some beer in it, man. I can't drink to that. But I'll drink to your bravery, man, and your bravado. I'm down with that.
It's just wishful thinking, but man, I think they got the people. Chase has to have an unbelievable game, but again, they're young. It's a young team.
Hype the chat, baby. What's up, Jake? Jake Head says, "What's up, man? Good to see you, dude."
Is he Chiefs Nation or is he Cincy?
I'm not sure, man. Jake, tell me what your picks are. So we have picked our official picks. We both agree the Rams go to the Super Bowl, but my co-host has picked the Bengals to upset the Chiefs in back-to-back games at Arrowhead, man. I can't drink to that. I got the Chiefs winning.
It also might be my 40 and like kind of thinking now that I think about it, like that's probably the LA's better chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Yes.
Is against Cincy.
That would help your vault bet, I'd say.
Yeah. So we'll see. Maybe that's what I was thinking, and I didn't really think about it until just now.
There you go. All right.
But what does Jake say?
Jake says Cincy could come out with a W, but the D needs to play good, which I said that. Yeah, I said Burrow's got to play damn near perfect, and, you know, the Chiefs need a couple are going to have a couple turnovers, and it still might not be enough. Just being at home, Red Kingdom, Chiefs Nation. And just because I'm pulling against the Chiefs, it's not because I don't like the Chiefs. I actually love to watch the Chiefs. I love their offense. As a Steelers fan, an AFC guy, like it's just getting to be a huge mountain to climb to even make it to the conference championship, let alone the Super Bowl now with so many good teams. So I just like I just want to mix it up a little bit because I think the Chiefs are going to be there the next 8 years, man, like right in the same spot. Like
probably depends on that team, especially the defense. If they could get a solid defense, if their defense goes, it's going to be a shootout game to where I think they might start suffering because to keep their offense, I think that's what they're going to have to do. But how can you not like a guy that throws a pass like down here?
Yeah,
almost 15 yards
because the linebacker's hands are up here, so he goes right on.
But within like a square foot, like just a little box.
Stupid. And
it was a perfect pass. Like his arm talent. That's stupid.
And his hand talent too. That's the baseball background right there. Jake is in LA, so he says he's picking the Rams, man. So the chat so far, is hype on the Rams, and looks like I don't know, 50-50 chat as well. I think with Cincy and the Chiefs. I can't believe I don't know, man. There's some people believing in Cincy right now, and Joe Burrow, man. I like it.
Yeah, Money McPherson, I love it, man.
Let's go, man.
That whole looks like we're going to the AFC Championship before he kicks. That is ice on the veins.
Hey,
love it.
Chat says, I'm sitting here drinking my beer with y'all. Cheers. Let's drink to him. Community drink,
cheers.
Man. Cheers, baby.
Who's that?
Jake. Cheers, dude. Well, that's it for this week's slate, man. That is it. It's been a crazy year, man. We've made $500 once again last week for anybody that listened and bet our bourbon Scotch beer parlay. We had a $500 victory come through. And now that I'm teasing that and tagging that, you know what time it is. It's time for this week's bourbon, Scotch, and beer parlay, baby. What that means, if you're new out there, we got new listeners every week. Shout out to everybody that's tuning in on the podcast, on the Apple Podcast Store or Spotify. We're getting new listeners every week. So what our bourbon, Scotch, and beer parlay is, we take the 3 different ways you can bet on a game, and we make one pick we make all 3 into one parlay, what I'm saying. So the bourbon game is the spread. So we take one game, we pick the spread. We take the Scotch, which is the money line. We take any money line game of the week. And the beer game is an over-under. And then if we're wrong on any or all of those, before we start making the picks and talking about the following week, we take the bourbon, we take the Scotch, we chug the beer. We do what we got to do before and pay our penalty, man, for being wrong, because we take this shit seriously. We trying to make y'all some motherfucking money, man. Come on, man.
The serious we get drunk before we.
I think success breeds success because we're a little more sober by the time we get to this part of the show, man, to make a little bit better picks, dude. But yeah, man, dude, we made one of these bourbon Scotch beer parlays came through last week. Your boy had what'd your boy have last week? I had the Rams covering because I also had them wrong team favorite. I picked them to win that game, which they did. I had Kansas City as my Scotch game, just to win straight up. And then I had the under on the Cincinnati Tennessee game. I thought it would be an old school running the ball, clock control kind of game, and I was right on all three. $100 on that, won you 500 even last week. No change, no sense. So it's time to do it again this week, baby. Get it started, man. Start us off. What's your bourbon Scotch beer parlay for the conference championship week, man?
So before I'm going to do this, I'm going to ask Jake a question.
Oh,
If he likes my Zach Wilson.
I love it, man. Zach Wilson super fan over here, dude. He's put all his fantasy hopes and dreams on in his dynasty league for the next 10 years, man.
And while he answers that, I'll do my bourbon Scotch beer. My bourbon is spread. I think the easiest spread is LA over San Fran. My mic just went away. My Scotch, is Kansas City. Just a 7-point spread. I wrote this before I actually, during the podcast, I switched my picks.
You picked, you went with your heart and picked the Bengals. And
not to be, showing my hand too much, but I don't like drinking the Scotch that I already did tonight, like that fast. So I'm trying to play it as safe as possible with the Scotch. And then my beer, if I have to chug a beer, I'm going to go on the under San Fran LA. I think LA might score 30, but I don't think San Fran will score more than 2 touchdowns. So
that would be 2 more touchdowns they scored last week.
Yeah. So maybe a 28-16 game.
All right, well, let's look at that parlay real quick. So you said you got Rams covering. You got Kansas City winning outright. And you got the under in the Rams and San Fran game. If you put 100 on that, sir, you win $371.66.
66 cents. Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's what I got.
All right. I have a similar one. It's not, was part of the same.
We got 2 games.
I know, but actually only have one thing the same. So my cover, I feel strongly that at this point the Chiefs just ain't gonna be beat, man. Give me the Chiefs to cover that game. That's my money line game. And that's it, man. That's my bourbon game. Chiefs to cover. My Scotch, give me LA to win outright. LA to win outright. And then I also have the under in the Rams and Niners game. Because the Niners have to find some kind of offense to even, there's not even a chance unless they just turn into a different team, man. So, and the Rams, I think, have a better defense than the team they just beat and didn't score on. I think the Rams have a better defense than the Packers, so good luck. $100 on that gets you $456.29 on that bet. I feel good about that. I like that. So if you're playing along at home, $100 on my bourbon Scotch beer parlay will win you $456.29 currently on this Tuesday booze day evening, man. So in last week we came through for you for $500 even, and over the last 5 weeks, once again, we won over $1,500 plus on these bourbon Scotch and beer parlays, man. So hope y'all are paying attention at home. Hope y'all are playing along with your friends. Make your own bourbon Scotch beer parlays or make some side bets, whatever you do. Once again, all bets are for entertainment purposes only. But God! But what we're striking out on lately, we made big money. First part of the year.
There ain't no gray goose.
There ain't no gray goose if you don't get loose, man. So it's time for the loosey-goosey part of the stream where we do these parlays trying to make big money. We made over $12,000 the first 8 weeks of the season, and it's been slim pickings since then because Vegas gets wise and it gets harder and harder to make these huge parlays come through. The maximum we can have this week is 6 teams on a parlay. So I will pitch it to you, my brother. Start us off.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, start us off with the first loosey-goosey parlay for conference championship weekend.
All right, so I'm going back to my beer goggles, Cincy. I'm going to get them to cover.
Cincy covers.
Then I'm going to have, just to cover. Kansas City to win.
Okay.
The 54.5, I got the over.
At the over.
So hopefully it's the last second field goal again.
Okay.
I got LA winning. I got LA covering, and I got the under that game still. So
I like that.
that $20 bet will make 89-13.
All right. $20 bet makes 89-13. I like it. Give me. I'm gonna do something similar, man. But not the same. So give me the Bengals to cover. Give me the Bengals loosey goosey to win. On the over.
This isn't loosey goosey.
Yeah, that's loosey goosey, baby.
Oh, this is loosey goosey. Never mind.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's why we're picking
it.
every kind of way we can do it. You're getting 6 different bets on the same
you.
ticket. All right. So Bengals cover by winning, and the total's over in a shootout.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the Rams to win, cover, and go under.
Yep.
What'll that get me?
Hold on. I'm writing it all down first. You killing me. I thought you did your own.
$20 gets you.
There you go.
Oh, hold on. Gets you about $22. Yep. So.
No. Cincy to win should give you more than that.
This acting up on me over here. This little app I'm using. See if you can do it.
I got you.
All right, my thing's not working right, man. For some reason, it won't let me place it. It doesn't like something I've done.
All right, let me see. You put 20 on it?
Yes. I'm gonna reload it. See if that helps me out.
$20 will win you $137.25.
Okay. Screen shoot that if you can.
I'm sending it your way.
That's fine. All right. So now it's bottoms up, baby. And shoot, I've been nursing this last beer, so I got a lot to chug, man. Bottoms up. What we do if you're new at home, we start at the bottom of the order, which is usually the Monday night game, bottom of the page, and work our way up. And that's still 2 games just now, but it's bottoms up.
Bottoms up. Cheers.
Here we go. Cheers. Whew. All right.
That was pretty classy.
Right.
Classy.
Bottoms up.
Live stream on YouTube, baby. Bottoms up. Talk to me.
I ain't picking San Fran. Like, they're going to just piss me off. I'm LA. I just cannot pick San Fran.
Win and cover?
I lost, 3 weeks in a row
Yeah.
picking against San Fran. And they bit me in the ass. But LA wins. LA covers. I still got the under because I just don't have a lot of faith.
All right.
I got Cincy to win, Cincy to cover, and this is your.
Yeah, you have to take the under to make it different. You have to take the under to make it different, man.
I'll take the under.
All right, take the under. There you go. There's only so many ways you can slice this pie, man. Only so many ways you can fuck this chicken.
Man.
So what does that get and screenshot it for me?
You know what's funny?
What?
It's like I did your bet right here.
Yeah.
But it was my same bet. All I had to do was look at what I already put in
Nice.
there.
Nice. It should get you the same amount of points to the over-under. It should be the exact same, actually.
I got to check, though.
Only thing's different is the under. It should get you the same amount of money. But screenshot it for me anyway.
All right. Let's see. Yeah, it's going to be the same. Oh, something's messed up. Hold on.
Is it not letting you bet now?
No, I gotta. It kind of glitched. So let me do that. Let me do that, and then we'll place this bet for $100.
No, 20.
$100 will win you $686.27.
I think we were doing $20, man, on loosey gooseys, right?
Then 20. Okay.
And then screen shoot that for me.
Yeah. All right. $137.25.
There you go. All right.
Same damn thing.
Same
Yeah.
damn thing.
All that to say.
All that to
Same
say.
shit.
All right. You got the screenshot?
Yeah.
Good. All right. Lastly, do this one for me. All right. We taking the Niners, baby.
Oh, damn. Hold on. Let me X all this out.
They are
'cause-
officially not jinxed now. The Rams will win. I should have picked the
No.
Rams, and then, the Niners would have won.
You're the official jinxer.
I know.
This is how the Colts didn't make the playoffs.
I mean, hey, I still take credit for that. The day I die, we gave Big Ben one more game, man. All right, so give me the Niners to win, and then obviously cover. Give me the under on that.
Okay.
Give me the Chiefs to win and cover. And give me the... that's tough.
I know.
Give me the under on that.
Ooh. And 20?
And 20. What's that give me?
It's not letting you do San Fran right now.
Oh, yeah?
It's giving me a red warning sign or some shit. Let me see.
Yeah, it's giving me issues too, man.
I don't know. It should. I think if I read it correctly, it should be. No, that's not going to be it. I was going to say $436, but
No, not for 20.
well, it'd be
46?
200. Yeah, it'd be divided by 5. And let me do it this way. No, that ain't it either. God. I don't know.
I don't know, we struggling, man.
I'm sorry.
We'll make it work.
It's just not letting me put this bet in right now.
It was happening to me too.
Yeah.
But that's my last one. If you can get it to work, if you're out there doing your own betting on your own site, man, for entertainment purposes only, again, that's what it.
When we get sponsored
Yeah, there you go.
by a site, we'll start advertising for that site.
Yep. So, but that's what it is, man.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, it's only 2 games. Hopefully, Sunday will be just as entertaining as last Sunday.
I can do this real quick. I'm going to a parlay odds calculator. Let's see what this would be.
4, 3, 6, 9.
So we got minus 110 plus 160. Can you read them to me, or you still got it? I'll go back and forth.
Okay.
Don't worry, I don't worry. Minus 110 plus 160. 2 more minus 110s.
You got a 110 and a 340.
All right, and then a minus 110 minus 340 for $20. That would get you $538.68. According to this, sounds like a lot,
Yeah.
but maybe not, man. I mean,
Hey.
they got underdogs on there.
Yeah. Well, you're picking 49ers twice.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like a double whammy.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. So that's what that would be.
Yeah.
That'd be a big one.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen, but that'd be a big one. Niners ain't winning that game, man. That's why it's my 100-proof game of the week, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
So, talk to me, man. Parting thoughts, man. Our conference championship edition, man. We got one more actual podcast for the before there's a new champion. Actually, we got two more because there's a Pro Bowl before the Super Bowl. So we actually have a week in between. We can hype up the Super Bowl and talk about it for a couple of weeks, actually. But Final Four, is this weekend going to be like last weekend? I don't know, but that'll be hard to top.
I don't think so. But Kansas City Chiefs game could be very entertaining.
Yeah,
as we said, LA and San Fran could be entertaining, but it's not going to be as entertaining as past week's games, except for maybe the Cincy Titans. I think it's going to be a lot more of that kind of game than anything else.
Totally. So what's your parting thoughts, man, for conference championship week, man? You got anything?
I just started thinking about it as you were saying it. Usually Super Bowl is going to be kind of crazy for me because that's usually where we have like a man day. Not me and you because you hardly ever show up.
Yeah.
But we drink all day.
You have like little competitions for the
competition.
the trophy.
Yeah, for the trophy. So
you doing it again this year?
Kind of epic. I mean, I don't see why not.
There you go.
So basically, to give the people at home a little taste of what we do, is we first start out with like in the morning, 8, 9 in the morning. We wake up, we get a bunch of beers and stuff already ready to go. And we go to a football field and we'll do a punt pass kick. So you start at one end zone and you punt the ball. Wherever it lands, you don't get the bounce. You have to pass. Wherever that lands, you got to kick a field goal. If you miss that field goal, you go all the way back, chug a beer, but we give you 10 yards. So,
okay.
So that way you're kicking, after a beer or two.
There's a bunch of old white dads out there trying to do this shit.
Yeah. Except for like the 20-yard field goal, and now you're 2 or 3 beers in.
Yeah.
And plus, you're not we're not kicking balls, so there's some grounders and stuff. So it's very highly entertaining. Then we go bowling, and same kind of antics. And we just kind of go from there. So it's a day of drinking, and then whoever loses that day of drinking, like the competitions, we come back home, and they just
They're
have
like
to
the
give
servant
us
or something, right? They're like the servant for the evening. They
Well,
have to like,
Yeah,
they have to get up. Yeah,
there's a name for it. But
yeah.
So if we want a beer, hey, go get a beer, and you wait till they come back, and somebody else is like, you know what, I need a beer. They have to keep going back and forth throughout the whole Super Bowl.
You go take a shit. You can call them in there to come wipe you.
Yep, yeah. And the trophy's amazing. So
I'm giving you fodder. Hope you win it,
I
man.
know.
You probably haven't used that one yet.
We've already done stuff like that.
Yeah, yes, I love.
Yeah.
And you wonder
Well, my
why I
brother
don't show
does it,
up,
so
man.
it's like the brotherly love thing. Like, yeah, you got to put that trophy in your mouth, kind of thing.
Ooh, there you
While
go.
you serve me my beer.
Yeah. I don't want to be wiped or to wipe none of y'all motherfuckers. That's why I'll never show up. Fuck that. Well, good thing
We don't lose.
Good thing I'm just that much more athletic, and I can just outdrink all of y'all. It probably would be I'd like 3-time defending champ actually. But
he just tried not to lose.
yeah.
That's all you try to do. So
Well, my parting thoughts, man, I'm going to give a shout out to the chat. I'm going to give a shout out to the 100 proofers out there, man. Everybody from coast to coast and across the pond that's been tuning in, making this so much fun, dude. We had our watch party over the weekend for the Chiefs and Bills game. What a fucking game it was, and what a stream it was. Dude, we already got over 120 subscribers. We're over 10% of the way to where we have to be to get monetized on YouTube, man. It's all thanks to y'all. We put up 4 videos, man. 4 videos, and we're 10% of the way. It's nuts, dude. Like, can't thank y'all enough. I can't wait. Like, we're big party guys. We're big football guys, man. We want to come out and hang out with you guys and come to some tailgate with y'all, man. We want to come tailgate with y'all travel around, go to some different stadiums, meet some different fan bases, man. So if we got any 100-proofers out there, we'll still do it this weekend, man. We'll show up to L.A. We'll show up to L.A. We'll show up to Kansas City. Come on, we'll fly out to Missouri. Somebody just hook us up some tickets. We'll come out with free merch, lots of shit. We'll crash your tailgate, hand out all kind of shit. We'll put you live on the air. We'll make all kind of videos and social media and stuff like that, and add you to the content that we make, man. And we love to document a tailgate at all these different stadiums around the country. So if we got any 100-proofers out there with some hookups this week, let us know. We will come out there. We will come out there and hang out with y'all and experience life at SoFi Stadium or Arrowhead Stadium. So, but regardless of that, just big love out there to all you guys. And I don't just say big love because I live in Utah, but big love to all you guys out there, man. That's making this channel so fun. Big love to the chat tonight that came and hung out during the live stream, man, of the podcast. It's a lot more structured than our watch parties, which all kind of shit goes on during that. So we debuted the spin wheel here that makes us drink, chug, or take shots, man, when somebody donates. So thank y'all so much for hanging out, and thank y'all. We're just getting started, baby. We're just getting started. It's only the beginning. And
just the tip.
Just the tip. You ain't felt the rest. We got another inch and a half to give you, man. Don't worry. Don't worry. So shout out to all the 100-proofers out there. Those are my parting thoughts, man. You down with it?
Yeah. Much thank you to the fans out there putting up with us. I don't know if they always enjoy it, but I mean, they put up with us, and we're just trying to give you something new, off the cuff, you know. Screw the analytics, and we try to do some research and stuff, but this is a feel good. This is how I feel,
This is the realest shit. We're not doing no kind of acting, no kind of nothing, man. Like, if we had like a mission statement for this podcast and this live stream, it's to make y'all money while having a fucking good time and talking some damn football, man.
Yeah,
that's it. But the main thing, we want to make y'all some motherfucking money. All right. And hopefully you enjoy the streaming along the way and enjoy the process of said money being made. But other than that, from the Rocky Mountains of Utah down to the Panhandle of Florida, my name is Paul Kleckler, joined as always by Adam Pope. This has been the Conference Championship edition of 100 Proof Football. May your parlays come through, and may all the women be satisfied. We out, baby.
We out.